So this is books I own multiple copies of. So, first up would be the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I own all of them in 2 copies, the discrete covers and the non-discrete covers. And yeah, so there's that. And then I own 2 copies of the Spanish Love Deception. I have the basic paperback cover, and then I have a special edition. Oh, and I'm also not really going to be showing you a bunch of the ones I own multiple copies of, since that would be a lot of books to be grabbing to film this, and I don't feel like doing that. So then I own 2 copies of Hooked by Emily McIntyre, and the paperback, and then there was a hardcover book with sprayed edges that I got. I also own multiple copies of Daisy Jones and the Six. I own the original cover, and then I own the movie cover. Yeah. I also own multiple copies of King of Greed. One of these has some like special art in it, and the other one's just a basic copy, so that's the reason I have different ones. This one's an illustrated edition. Where is the art then? Okay. So there's that, and then I own 2 copies of King of Sloth and 2 copies of King of Greed for the exact same reason. One has art in it, and the other one's just the basic edition. And then I have 2 copies of Fourth Wing, the basic copy back here, and then I have, I believe it's Xander's, or it's a special edition. So then I own 2 copies of this book, Red Queen, by I don't know the author's name. It's a paperback, and then there's a hardcover sprayed edge edition I have. And then I own 2 copies of Red, White, and Royal Blue, which are just back here. I own the the movie cover, and then I own the basic paperback cover. 2 copies of Big Treat, the paperback, and then this one, like the new hardcover one with the sprayed edges and the nice details. My cat is doing something in the room, like in here, so if you hear noise, it's probably from her. My Dark Romeo by L.G. Sheen. I have the paperback, and then I have a special edition hardcover that is signed, which is very fun for me. The Off-Campus Bar You series, if you guys have probably seen this, but I have the old covers, like the basic covers that's been around for a long time on those books, and then the new illustrated editions. And then, oh, The Graham Effect. I have 2 covers of that. One was like the Barnes & Noble exclusive, and then the other one was just the basic one. I actually bought both, so I have them. I'll always be with you. What's that one by? Wait, why do I have 2? I'm trying to figure out what this one, I wrote this one down. With you. Gotta figure out what that is. But I think besides that should pretty much be it. I just have to figure out what this one is. Can't exactly. Oh, okay. It's I'll Always Be With You from the Lancaster Press series. I have 2 different copies of it. So yeah. There's that. That is all books I believe that I own multiple copies of. That is a lot more than I originally thought when I was starting to plan the video. But it turns out I just buy multiple copies of books a lot. Which I do have multiple copies of Not in Love by Ali Hazel, but they're the same exact edition. I just accidentally bought it twice. No, don't go in there. This is my Mel, huh? Can you say hi? Yeah, she's a cat. She's in my room right now. So, yeah, believe that's the end. So, I've been busy, so videos have not been getting published as I wanted them to, but I was like sick, so I couldn't film for a little bit, and then got over that and had a bunch of other things to do. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!